Hello! This is part 2 of my Ladakh video where I will be covering our days 3, 4 and 5 in Ladakh, which consisted of our visit to Turtuk village, our return to Leh and exploring a beautiful village called Saspol. You can go to my description box and find part 1, which has our first 3 days in Ladakh. By the way, my name is Shalini. I usually make videos of my life in France and also make travel vlogs such as this one. I am traveling with my husband and 5-year-old son. Not too many tourists bring their children to Ladakh due to the severe altitude differences as well as extensive traveling involved. I hope that my videos will prove useful for those seeking information to travel to Ladakh with children. I feel that children over 4 years old are ready to make the trip here. Turtuk is a village in the northeastern part of Ladakh. It is sandwiched between two majestic mountain ranges of the world, the Himalayas and the Karakoram on the banks of the Shyok River. Turtuk was under Pakistan's control until 1971, after which India gained control of this strategic area. Though Turtuk is now politically in Ladakh province, but geographically, linguistically and culturally, Turtuk is a part of the Baltistan region. Our ride along the rock-strewn roadways with the views of the craggy mountains in hues of purple, grey and green was bumpy frequently. I must add that there are hundreds of such roadside messages created by the Border organization that kept us amused and engaged.
This is day 3 of our stay here in Ladakh, and I'm going to say Jule. Jule is like saying hello in Ladakhi language, but where I am right now, which is in Turtuk village, everything that we see from this point onwards is really a reflection of Pakistan. So let's have a look around Turtuk village to see how it is. So our driver Shareef, he let us know that not too many tourists actually venture all the way to Turtuk village. He said it's a bit rare that people do so, but now that we are here, I see that it's not as rare as I might have, or as we might have thought, because I can see a lot of homestays, I can see a lot of guest houses. They might not have the most modern facilities, but definitely a place that you could stay by. So I'm just going to make the most of my time now. We have the sun, it's a beautiful day, and I'm looking forward to meeting more with the locals.
Regarde.
Oh, du blé.
On peut le planter dans notre jardin.
Tiens, viens.
Et comment on va faire l'aller?
It's written drinking water. Don't wash anything in the pipe.
Yeah, but don't drink. We have water.
Huh? This is supposed to be drinking water.
Regarde, maman, elle est en train de s'empoisonner.
ये क्या है? आप डोसा खाते हैं?
हाँ, डोसा खाता है। बाकी लोकल डिश है ना ये, उसको सफेद घी होता है, उसमें काला काला दाना होता है। वो अक्टूबर का 8 तारीख को काटना है। अक्टूबर के 8 तारीख को इस काटने के सीजन में काला काला दाना होता है, उसको बहुत मेहनत लगता है।
मेहनत बहुत। We've just seen signs where the tourists are advised not to wear shorts or skirts or too revealing clothes, because the people over here are conservative. The local people over here, they are very self-sufficient where food is concerned. We don't see too many shops or groceries because they have their own farm vegetables. They have their own gardens where they grow a lot of their own vegetables. And we see a lot of apricot trees and apple trees. And in case I haven't said it before, The apricots that I taste here in Ladakh are, I think, by far the best I've ever had. And we see apricots everywhere, on the trees, on the ground, everywhere, dried apricots. They're really a big thing here in Ladakh. आपके कितने पेड़ है एप्रिकॉट के?
40-50 पेड़ है, लेकिन कोई छोटा है, कोई बड़ा है, किसी को फल आता है, किसी को नहीं आता, किसी को कम आता है, किसी को ज़्यादा आता है।
What is this?
वो क्या है?
वो सोलर कुकर है, इस पर जब पानी रखो तो पानी गर्म होता है। इस पर बर्तन रखो तो एक धूप लगेगा ना, तो ये करंट आकर फिर गर्म होता है।
आपके यहाँ हर वक्त बिजली रहता है?
नहीं यार, सिर्फ 4 घंटा। ये अभी हम जो लाइट दे रहे हो हम अपनी इन्वर्टर से देता हूँ। वो शाम को 7 बजे से लाइट 11 बजे तक।
ओह।
दिन में कहाँ लाइट नहीं हो।
तो यहाँ पे आप टीवी देखते हैं?
रात में दिखता है।
ओके। Where we can get the camel rides done here. The entry to this place is 30 rupees. Prime Minister Modi ji.
Tu me regardes ou pas?
Oui. Qu'est-ce qu'il mange celui-là?
Je sais pas ce qu'il mange.
The prices of the camel rides depends on how long the ride is. There are 3 different time ranges. We took the ride for 30 minutes and it cost us 450 rupees. We wanted only for our son to take the ride, but it was not allowed for a child to be seated alone. While my son had a great time, I was quite uncomfortable as I was worried about our balance.
अब आगे नहीं झुकना, कुछ नहीं होगा।
क्या?
आगे नहीं झुकना।
The past 2 days, the car rides over the mountains full of sharp bends and which seemed to last forever had left us feeling constantly car sick and nauseous. Especially for my son, the long car rides were very boring. I cancelled the trip to Pyangyong Lake because a trip to this lake and back to Leh would have taken us 12 hours. I realized I did not want a journey that we would not enjoy, no matter how beautiful the destination may be. Pyangyong Lake would have to wait until our son is a little older.
How does it smell?
Smells just like lavender. Lovely. Very, very nice. We are currently in Ladakh Pass, but this is our return back to Leh, and the mountain ride has been much easier.
Alright.
It's the snow at the highest altitude.
Where are you from?
Sweden.
Congratulations to you. It's a tough job you did.
It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon now, and we've just reached into Leh. We started the journey this morning at 9 o'clock from Hunder, and it took us about 5 hours to get into Leh. I told our driver Shareef that I wanted to be in a guest house and away from the traffic and away from the noise. So he directed us to this guest house that I'm in right now. It's called Nezer guest house, and I don't believe that there are too many guests here, so that's a good thing for me. I don't like crowded places. The dining table area looks very cute. I will show it to you later, and I love the view over here. On your trip in Ladakh, I strongly suggest getting yourself a good driver like the one we had. Choose someone with whom you can communicate with easily. They can customize your journey according to your needs and show you a lot of interesting things.
टायर जैसा बना है पत्थर का स्टोन का इस टाइप ये छोटा है वो पानी को घुमाता है
Sure.
फिर इसमें एक्सीलेटर जैसा भी इसमें है वो जब करते हैं तो कुछ करते हैं वो फिर स्पीड कम ज़्यादा पतला सिल्क बनाना है या मोटा बनाना है वेट को वहीं से एडजस्ट करते हैं यहाँ ट्रेडिशनल है
Okay.
यहाँ का आटा जो बहुत स्वादिष्ट टेस्टी क्यों
हाथों से
होममेड है
Yes.
वो क्या है मशीन में करते हैं टेस्ट खत्म हो जाता है
While driving around, we found a beautiful little village and we decided to spend 2 nights here. The name of the village is Saspol. After the very hectic driving the past few days, I felt we needed to unwind, relax, and absorb the local culture, views, and food. We stayed at Duke Hotel, which had a lovely view over the mountains and fields. Here is the hotel. This ends part 2 of our trip in Ladakh. See you the next time with part 3, which will have our last 3 days in Ladakh. Here are some snippets of what you can expect next. See you soon!